going on, you guys? It's your boy J Beats back again with some more Pokemon Fire Red in the last episode. It's been quite a while. In the last episode, we got our 4th gym badge. We then infiltrated Team Rocket's hideout, went through it all, found Giovanni, beat him up, stole his Silph Scope, went back to Pokemon Towers, where it was supposed to be just going in there and getting encounters, turned into us doing the entire Lavender Town thing, getting Team Rocket out of Pokemon Towers, catching the Cubone, which took so much time, and now we are back here because we're about to move forward onward to Fuchsia City, the home of our 5th badge. But before we go into all this, I want to apologize for a second. It's been a couple of weeks since I uploaded. Lots been going down. I told you guys before that I was going to be losing my job in like a month and a half. Yeah, I lost my job a lot sooner. And I didn't get fired. I didn't get in any trouble. The company just realized they were losing money, so they ended it early rather than holding it out for the true 90 days. And I'm not saying this as for you guys to feel sorry for me. I'm not looking for any apology or I'm sorries or anything like that. I'm just letting you know kind of like what's been going on, and I will let you guys know. It's been almost 2 weeks since it happened. And you might be thinking, it's like, well, if that's the case, how come he hasn't been recording and posting and all that stuff? He has all this free time. I'll admit, I've not had the drive to do it. Yeah, I'll admit that. The drive to record and to work hard and all that is kind of like not there. But I still want to do this. I still enjoy doing this. It's just getting the energy to do it has been a very big struggle. And I'm not sure if it's just because of what recently happened or because I know it's coming up soon and I know it's going to be a massive pain in the rear, but potato at this moment. So I apologize to you guys for it being quite a while. I'm hopefully going to get back into posting things. For example, the day I'm recording this, either that day or the following day, I will be posting a new video, and I honestly would like to have this one up shortly afterwards, so that way I could go into the big live stream of me tackling, pun intended, the Safari Zone, which we're going to get to today. But anyways, let's get going with this. I need to check one thing out real quick. I want to see 30 Great Balls. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Because we are going to be leaving, is it called Celadon? Yeah, it is Celadon. I was right. Okay, I got so confused. But we're going to go over here to Route 16. Save real quick. I would encourage you to save. And we'll talk about here in a second. But, want to use the Poke Flute? Yes. Tranquil. Namaste. Snorlax woke up. It attacked in a grumpy rage. It's like me in the morning. Snorlax is one of the best Pokemon in this game by far. This thing is just, it's great. It's fantastic. I've used it a couple of times, and every time I use it, I'm like, why haven't I been using this from the beginning? Because I've not used Snorlax very much until kind of recently. So I wish I used it when I was younger in these games, but I understand it's probably a lot better now than it was. Then again, probably not. I'm just trying to think. Ooh, that was strong. My mind also is like in Nuzlocke mode right now, guys. So I'm like, Pokemon can't die. It's like, oh wait, yes they can. So here is the problem with Snorlax, and you guys may have already seen it, is that move it has is called Rest, and it can be kind of a butt because it'll heal itself up completely. Oh, come on. I switched to Ozai so that way my Pokemon wouldn't fall asleep. I don't want to put in Woundwort. See, I don't want to put in Woundwort because Woundwort has Poison Point and could poison it. However, I know Rest would heal it, but I don't want to take that chance. You know what? Screw it. just because you're being a butt and yawning everything, let's just throw a great ball and see what happens. And I was afraid of that. And here we go, rest. So we saw it use rest once. Always these Snorlaxes will have a berry. I can't remember what berry it was, but it's a berry that cures sleep. So my advice to anyone watching this, I'm wondering how or what is the best strategy to catch your Snorlax. Now is the time to wail. You want this thing to be in the yellow. Oh my goodness. To be in the yellow, to be in the red when it is asleep. So that way it'll be easier to catch. And we did not do a good job at that. Omi, you know, you're starting to fall behind on the list, my friend. However, we do have a different idea. This Snorlax is being annoying, guys. This Snorlax is being a butt. It's okay. We switch back out to Roxas. Roxas takes his headbutt. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Roxas is down. Roxas went down. He was supposed to take the headbutt, and he didn't. Let's go out with Ozai. Ember? Oh my goodness, it did nothing. Flame Wheel. I want to let you guys know I used Tail Whip already. That's how good, like, they're over leveled, and I am holding back because I could have brought Vegeta, and Vegeta could have punt kicked this thing probably to the moon. But I'm trying to be careful here. Okay, it used rest. That's fine. We're gonna go for a little bit different of a strat this time because obviously what I'm doing is not working. So we're gonna lower your defenses as much as I can. Yeah. This thing is causing more trouble than I thought it would. Again, we could have brought Vegeta. We have Wound Wart ready to go. Like, we have options. I just don't want to take those options. I don't want to take any chances against Snorlax here. As he is hurting up on Omi. Omi's probably going to die, and I am kind of okay with that. Because then we could bring in Ozai, and Ozai can hopefully lower or finish the job. If not Ozai, then definitely Avian. In fact, you know what? Yeah, let's bring in Avian. Oh my goodness, even Avian is taking it. Let's go with Tackle. Avian, you are the man. Oh my gosh, Avian, you always are just exactly what I need, always. I know a lot of that is because of Omi, but I don't care. Avian just did that with a Tackle. Okay, we need you to use rest now. We need you to go to sleep, and then Avian can use Tackle again, and then the chances of catching you go way, way up. Come on, rest, 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 rest. That's not rest. That's not rest. That's not rest. Why won't you rest? I almost ran there on accident. I'll be honest with y'all. I almost ran there. Avian return. Let's go back over to Ozai. I do not dare attack it, even with something like Ozai. We saw it only did a little bit. I don't want to take that chance, guys. 1, 2, 3. Oh, man, I thought that was it. This is why I also made sure I had a bunch of great balls, by the way. 1. No. Snorlax, you're making me mad. You know what? We're just gonna let Ozai take a little nap. We're just gonna let Ozai sleep it off. Snorlax, buddy. I need you to just stay in the ball. Please, please. All right. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. That was a lot harder than it should have been. But we got Snorlax. 6'11", 1,014 pounds, guys. It is not satisfied unless it eats over 880 pounds of food every day. When it is done eating, it goes promptly to sleep. No, I do not want to give a nickname to Snorlax. I will say, though, in my Leaf Green version, I almost used Snorlax on my team. I didn't. I wanted to. But ultimately, I chose to go a different route on that team. Okay, we gotta heal real quick. we need to heal up the boys. They, that Snorlax took a lot out of them. Thank you, Nerdtoy. Alright, continue forward. Check real quick to see if Meowth has any held item. Does not. That's fine. Alright, let's continue forward to Fuchsia City. I also need to make sure that the bicycle... Well, I wanted it registered, but that's fine. Route 16, here we go! Oh, real quick, let's go upstairs. If I could control the joystick. Because I remember me, I'm one of Professor Oak's eggs. If your Pokedex has complete data on 40 species of Pokemon, I'm supposed to give you a reward. Trusted you with the amulet coin for you. So Jesse, let me ask you, have you gathered 40 kinds of Pokemon? Great, you have caught or owned 44 kinds of Pokemon. Congratulations, here you go. Jesse received the amulet coin. The amulet coin is an awesome item. An amulet coin is an item to be held by a Pokemon. If the Pokemon appears in a winning battle, you'll earn more money. So real quick, just because we can, I'm gonna go ahead and give Roxas the amulet coin. Because why not? As it is all the way down here at the bottom. Because Roxas is gonna be the lead, and we're about to fight some trainers. So I say, let's do it. Route 16, and real quick, I am just gonna pull up on here just to make sure of any new Pokemon, because I know we got some new ones coming. Oh wait, no we don't. Okay, yeah, we're on Route 16 right now, but we're about to be on Route 17. Okay, in which there will be one new Pokemon, only one, wow. I am kind of surprised that there's only one new Pokemon, but okay. And then... yeah, between Route 17 and 18, there's only one new Pokemon we could catch. That's kind of crazy. Oh, that's where you're at. Okay, good to know. All right, so let's just do some battling. What do you want? Biker Leo? Biker Leo. We'll let you guys know, all these bikers, they have nothing but poison type Pokemon. I'm being 100% honest with you. Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty. I don't... that may be a problem. That was dirty. Using Minimize, a dirty move from a dirty Pokemon. Let's just go with Dig again. If it hits with Dig, it probably does. Now you're trying to disable me too? Dude. I thought it would die. Then just throwing sludge at my guy. Shockwave. Let's go. That should hit. That should go. Shocky. Nice job, Roxas. You didn't get to show off very much against Snorlax, and that's fine. But now you can't. Now you could just be, you know, your usual Roxasy self. Shockwave. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my gosh. Yo, Roxas, what's up, buddy? What's good? What's good, my friend? Nice bike. Hand it over. I already have a bike, but I want that one, even though my bike is a lot bigger and looks like a motorcycle. Don't matter to me. Give me your bike and give it to me now. I am so sorry. I am sorry to anybody who chooses to click on this video. Yeah. Oh, that's not gonna feel good. Of course you crit. Oh, you butt. You know what? Woundwort, you're the only one other than Vegeta that hasn't come out. I think it's time Woundwort just hurts. You ever hear of hurt people or hurt people? Hurt people. I think that's the way it is. Yeah, Woundwar is not happy that you hurt Roxas, and now he's coming out to hurt everything else. Boy, when I come back out, you're dead. See, I told you, when he comes back up, you're dead. Dude, Nidoking is such a good Pokemon. He really is. It amazes me that this and Nidoqueen didn't get Megas. Or anything. They're one of the only like Gen 1 Pokemon that haven't received anything since the beginning. And it's kind of crazy when you look at it. There's not a lot of Pokemon that haven't gotten stuff. Like, all the starters did. Everything up until Spearow and Fearow got stuff. Like, Mankey got stuff. Polly's got stuff. Like, there's so many Pokemon now from Generation 1 that have gotten, like, new forms, additional evolutions, baby evolutions. And, like, it amazes me that the Nidoking line is one of those lines that hasn't, like, gotten anything. Excuse me. Trying to think, the other ones I could think of off the top of my head, and I know there's a lot more. There's the Shelter line. There is the Psyduck line. Psyduck line could definitely benefit from an evolution. The Fearow line definitely could. The Paris line. Oh my goodness, the Paris line definitely could use something. Weirdly enough, all the fire types have gotten something in Gen 1. Heck, even Moltres. Mew hasn't gotten anything. When are we going to see something happen with Mew? I'm joking because I don't think Mew needs anything. Then again, there are now mythical Pokemon with Mega Evolutions, so y'all tell me. I will continue battling the rest of those guys later because I just want to get over here to Route 17. In which, let's see. Oh, okay. We're actually going to wait to find this Pokemon on Route 15. Because on Route 17, it has a 5% spawn rate. On Route 18, it has a 15. So we're just going to mosey on down. And I will battle all those trainers in my spare time. As now we go down here. And if we go up here, there was something that I learned, and I was wondering where this was. Talk to this guy. I'm looking for Pokemon for the Pokemon Golduck. Want to trade a Lickitung? We do not have a Golduck, so we cannot trade Lickitung, but I do think we're going to be able to get a Golduck soon. So we're going to keep that in mind because we are going to need to do that trade evolutions. I will say Golduck is a version exclusive, so even though it is found here in Fire Red, it is not found in Leaf Green. As we have now made our way to Fuchsia City. Going here real quick because I definitely am going to want to get Jolteon healed up for this next battle. Fuchsia City. Honestly, one of the only remaining towns that we haven't traveled to yet in this game. Like, there's a lot of places that we've already been to. But now we're going to go back to Route 18. And down here, got some trainers, and we will battle these trainers. Because it'll just be easier finding the Pokemon with these trainers taken care of. But the reason why I wanted Jolteon healed up for this battle is because they're all flying type trainers, and this is really good training spot for Jolteon if I didn't hit Dig. I'm washed. You're washed, Beats. You're washed. Let's try this again. Down goes Spearow. Just like that. We love that. And now here comes Fearow, the evolved form of Spearow. This thing, in my opinion, is a really good Pokemon. I used it in my my leaf green version. I've never used it before. Oh wait, that's not true. I used it in a Nuzlocke way back in the day. That thing is just so good. It really is just a very good Pokemon. I did not realize how good it could be. And the best part is, like, I held off on evolving it until it learned Aerial Ace and became a monster on my team. But now, Roxas, if you wouldn't mind just, you know, shucky the rest of these guys. Little zip-zap, zip-zap-zap, bop to top. Work away your inhibition. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, boy. And down goes Spearow number 2. And I'm guessing you have a Fearow? Yes, you do. We like it because that's really good training for Jolteon. Like I said, we gotta get everybody to level 35 for the next gym. This is literally where I'm going to be training Jolteon. And there we go. Roxas is now level 33. Oh, you have 4 Pokemon? I thought you only had 3. Dang, dude. Listen, you could have, like, not battled. And you could have saved your poor little Spearow from getting, you know, zapped. But, you know, to each their own. If you choose to have your little Pokemans fight until the bitter end, who am I to deny them? Real quick. Keep checking on Meowth. You never know if he's going to find something. Think you only have 1 Pokemon. Yep. And this Pokemon, I was also considering using Dodrio. The evolved form of Doduo. This thing is fast. This thing is fast, and it can be, honestly, a big pain if left unchecked. However, Jolteon is faster. Look at that. Look at that. Just like that, Jolteon is almost already leveled up. But now that we are here, we're going to run around and hopefully find that Pokemon relatively quickly. This didn't work last episode. I understand that, but we're still going to try it. See you guys in a minute. There it is. All right. Yep, we battled a bunch of them, and now we get to try and catch one. Fearow. Like I said, is a normal and flying type Pokemon, the evolved form of Spearow, first introduced in Generation 1, and in my opinion, a very underrated Pokemon. I think this Pokemon is a lot better than what people give it credit for. Alright, so hopefully you are going to be easier to catch than Snorlax. 1. I can't hit you. I mean, I probably could hit you again. I'm absolutely terrified that it will be a crit and I'll have to find you again, because it took a lot longer to find you than it should have. Fearow, buddy, come on. I have been singing your praises. The least that you could do is stay in the ball for your brother. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Thank you. Its huge and magnificent wings can keep it aloft in the sky. It can remain flying a whole day without landing. All right, and transfer the box 2. We have a full box on the PC. Is that what I'm getting at? Let's take a look at the PC, guys. Let's take a short intermission and look what's in the PC. Look at that. Fearow's the first one in box 2. There's tons of Pokemon here that can evolve, though. Kakuna could easily evolve into Beedrill. Metapod can evolve into Butterfree with a little bit of training. Jigglypuff can immediately evolve. Pikachu can immediately evolve. Anyone else that really could evolve instantly? Not really. There you are. Vegeta. Oh, I didn't realize you were level 30. I probably should have been using you. Haunter could be evolve right now via trade. There's a lot of Pokemon here that could evolve. real quick before I start doing stuff. Look at Meowth. Meowth has no item. That's fine. So let's go and explore Fuchsia City real quick before we go and end the video. 'Cause, yeah, not a lot going on for today. Oh yes, I'm the move deleter. I can make Pokemon forget their moves. Would you like me to do that? No. Biggest reason you're going to use this guy is if you teach your Pokemon, specifically the Pokemon that you're planning on using your team HMs that they don't like. For example, say I needed to teach, I don't know, cut to Growlithe, and I didn't want him to no cut at the end. I could use him to delete cut from Growlithe and then have him learn something better. Because HMs cannot be just deleted like that when learning a new move. You have to actually try to delete them. It is a pain. Bill files his own Pokemon data on SPC. Did he show you? He's a Bill fan. You've met Bill? He's my grandson. He always liked collecting things, even as a child. The Safari Zone's warden is old, but he's still very much active. All his teeth are false, though. There's something I was going to say, but it hits a little too close to home, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Warden, hoof, Pokemon photos and fossils are on display. Old Pokemon merchandise is on display. It's a big boulder, but a Pokemon may be able to push it aside. I've been looking for you. I'm the fishing guru's older brother. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Grand! I like your style. I think we could be friends. Take this and fish your friends. Fiends, friends, whatever. Gave this the good rods. We could finally upgrade our fishing instead of just getting Magikarp. We could actually go get a bunch of other stuff. And he even shows us where we can right here. In fact, you know what? I wasn't going to. Ooh. Ooh. There are at least 2 new Pokemon we could catch while fishing here. So you know what? Yeah, let's catch them. Why not? All right, so we need the Good Rod, and we're just gonna go ahead and register that. There are 2 Pokemon we could catch. One has a 60% encounter rate. The other one has a 20%. And the other 20% is Magikarp. So I love this guy's house because depending on the rod depends on which Pokemon you can catch. And the first one we could get is Goldeen. Goldeen is a pure water type Pokemon introduced in Generation 1. It's not that good. There are so many better water type Pokemon to use. I'm sorry, Goldeen. And there we go. We caught ourselves a Goldeen. Also, I just realized what you could catch here with the Super Rod. Holy moly, there's some Pokemon you could catch here. In which we actually are not that far away from getting the Super Rod. Well, that was the 60%. Let's see if we could get the 20% relatively easily. Then again, both of the other 2 Pokemon are 20%. And, oh, there it is. Poliwag. Poliwag is a pure water type introduced in Generation 1. When it is fully evolved, though, it becomes a water and fighting type Pokemon. I've never used the family. I kind of wish I would have, because I kind of like the family. I've never used them. I wish I would, though. But that is all the Pokemon we can catch here. Poliwag. Its slick black skin is thin and damp. A part of its internal organs can be seen through the skin as a spiral pattern. Yeah, that spiral pattern on its belly, that's its organs, which that is used in real life. That is referencing an IRL animal. Frog, in fact. All right. So go up here. If you look, or let's go in this building real quick. Warden Slowpoke is running a promotion campaign right now. Try to get to the farthest corner of the Safari Zone. If you make it, you'll win a prize. Farthest corner in the Safari Zone, hey. We nicknamed the Warden Slowpoke. Oh, the Warden's called Slowpoke. Okay. Warden Slowpoke is very knowledgeable about Pokemon. He even has some fossils of rare, exciting Pokemon. Warden Slowpoke, blah, blah. All these guys talking about Warden. So Fuchsia City is really, really fun, in which it actually has Pokemon that can be caught in the Safari Zone on display. Name, Slowpoke, friendly and very slow moving. Chansey. Catching one is all up to chance. Voltorb, the very image of a Pokeball. Voltorb cannot be caught in the Safari Zone, I will say that. I know that for a fact. Lapras. Lapras, aka the King of the Sea. Now, if I remember right, I just have to check real quick. Is it not here? Or is it in... Ah, it's here. Okay, yes. So, over here in the Safari Zone will always be one of the 2 fossil Pokemon that you could get from Mount Moon. It will always be the Pokemon that you didn't choose, in which we chose the Helix fossil, so over here is the Dome fossil. Kabuto, an extremely rare Pokemon that was regenerated from a fossil. So yeah, that Fossil Maniac eventually got the Pokemon regenerated, and he brought it over here to be on display at Fuchsia City. And the last Pokemon over here, Kangaskhan. We saw this last episode. A maternal Pokemon that raises its young in a pouch on its belly. And up here is the Safari Zone, which we will not be handling today. Because the Safari Zone is massive, and it's going to be a massive pain in the neck. I'm not looking forward to doing the Safari Zone. But real quick, we go over here to Route 15. I want to go up here because there is something important that I want to point out. Another Professor's aide. Hi, remember me? I'm one of Professor Oak's aides. If your Pokedex has completed data on 50 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward. Professor Oak entrusted me with an EXP share for you. So Jesse, let me ask you, have you gathered data on at least 50 kinds of Pokemon? Let's see. Oh, you have caught only 47. Sorry, but you're not that good. Let's fix that. As we are over here on Route 15, let's go back up to... No! No! Alright, we want to go to the Pokemon Center. And actually, real quick... Hold on, did we grab... I actually don't know if we grabbed it or not. We might not have grabbed it. Oh, if we didn't grab it, I'm stupid. Okay, we did grab 5. Okay. Real quick, because we have some time. Route 15. I think we caught everything on here. There is one Pokemon, but it's a 5% encounter rate. I don't feel like going for that right now. Yeah, I don't feel like going for a 5% encounter rate right now. That does not sound fun to me. All right, so we need to get 3 Pokemons, right? 3. Uno, dos, tres. Well, we actually could do it pretty simply. Clefairy evolves with the Moonstone, Pikachu evolves with the Thunderstone, and Jigglypuff evolves with the Moonstone. But we also have another really easy option. We have Kakuna and Metapod. So you guys are probably wondering, why on God's green earth is he putting those 2 weak little bugs in his party? We are going to train them up to evolve into Butterfree and Beedrill, respectively. And you guys are probably wondering, why? Why would we want the EXP share? Well, I'll tell you why. Because the EXP share is the best item in the game. We go down here and open the bag. Let's re-register the VS Seeker. And you guys are probably thinking, well, couldn't he just go and catch some more water Pokemon now that he has a good rod? And yeah, I could. The only thing is that I want to actually hold off on that because we are very close to getting the Super Rod as well. And I want to handle all the rod stuff together. The only reason I did the old rod is because Magikarp is Magikarp. And these guys aren't going to need that much to level up. So... I cannot believe that just happened. I am... Wow. So for those of you who are curious on what just happened, because obviously I did click the switch, Pursue is a very unique dark type move. Pursue hits, I think, even more than normal if you're about to switch. So for example, we were switching in Jolteon, which allows Pursuit to still hit the Pokemon we were switching out before switching out. Also, I thought you would have leveled up a lot more there, Metapod. We might be here for a hot minute. Quit doing that! Okay, we might not be training here after all. That just made me mad. I'm not even gonna lie. That kind of grinds my gears. The fact that it happened not once, but twice. Having a giggle, mate. We're laughing at me now. Okay. We're fine. How many levels did Metapod grow up on that one? Okay. Oh my goodness, Metapod. I don't think it's enough, though, to be honest. I don't think it's enough. Hold on. I'm searching to see if there's any, like, good routes to go catch some stuff. Okay. Yeah. I got a place where we could get two new Pokemon very easily using the good rod. I know I said I didn't want to, but after that, I'm not playing any more chances. So we are gonna have to teach TM Fly to Avion. Yes, we want you to learn Fly. Fly is a fantastic move because it has use outside of battle. Out of curiosity. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff you can catch here with the Super Rod too. It's fine. It's fine, guys, it's fine. Because now we are going to fly back home. We are going to fly back home. Because now when we go down here, use the good rod. There are two Pokemon that can be caught here. First off is the 60% encounter, Krabby. Krabby is a pure water type Pokemon, though a lot of people thought it should be water bug by now. Very not good in this game because it's a very physical Pokemon. In newer games though, it's actually pretty good. Using physical water type moves on this thing can be dangerous. And we caught Krabby. Gonna go ahead and do it again because we do have another 20% encounter. Let's see if we can get as lucky as we did with Poliwag. Nope. We got a Magikarp. Look at him in his... What do you mean can't escape? All you know is Splash. Quit being a butt. Quit... Oh my gosh. This is like... Oh, stop! You can't do anything! This fish wants to, excuse me, this fish wants to fight. Oh my goodness, I'm losing my voice. Can we get the 20%? Yes, we can. Actually, I scratch that, reverse it. In leaf green, Krabby is 60%. This is fire red. This was the 60% encounter. Horsey is a pure water type Pokemon, which not in this gen, but in Gen 2, gets the dragon type when it's all finished. I have used Horsey's final evolution before. I love Kingdra, which is what it's called. It's not in this game, but I love Kingdra. Kingdra is such an underrated Pokemon in my eyes. I think people should be running it a lot more than what it is. Ultimately, though, they don't, and that's a prerogative. But no, Horsey, really good Pokemon. Really good Pokemon. Yeah. There we go. Not to mention, Kingdra is the 4th dragon, 2nd new dragon ever introduced. They even call it the dragon Pokemon. That's cool. I never knew that. All right. Is there any other Pokemon I could catch? I could if I had the Super Rod. Gosh, I'm trying to think of where else I could go. Well, I can't go there. Let's see. Nope, can't. Nope, not in there. We might be in trouble, guys. Let's see. The next place I have to look is Cerulean. Uh-oh. No, we need Super Rod for everything else. That's not good. Is that the right route? Yes, it is. Okay. No, guys, it's looking like I need a Super Rod for everything else. That's not good. Well, the good thing is that we do have another solution. So we're gonna go ahead and fly back to Fuchsia. Yes, we're gonna do it without saying hi to Mom either. Darn shame. Because now we'll go in here. We're gonna go back into the PC. Gonna move some Pokemons around. Yes, let's get Meowth back in the party. Because I want items. And we'll get Omi back in the party. Because I don't want Metapod anymore. But now... which one? You know what? I like Jigglypuff more, so... we're eventually going to have everything evolve, but... let's see. I do hope we have another one. We actually might. There it is! Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in the Pokemon Center, there's something I wish to show you all. Something very important to me and me only. Alright, here Jigglypuff has evolved into Wigglytuff. Wigglytuff in this game is a pure normal type Pokemon. I say in this game because in recent games, it was given the fairy type Pokemon, or fairy type. Yeah, that's all I can really say about it. Wigglytuff, yeah. I've never used it, nah, nor do I ever want to use it. All right, so now we have 50 different types of Pokemon. So let's go back. You about to pay what you owe. Hi, remember me, blah, 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 blah. Have you registered 50 Pokemon? Blah, 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 blah. Have you gathered at least 50? Great, you have caught our own 50 kinds of Pokemon. Congratulations, here you go. Just received the EXP share. The EXP share is an item to be held by a Pokemon. That Pokemon will receive a share of the EXP points without having to battle. Yeah, EXP share is the best item in the game. Changed my mind. So with the EXP share, basically, if I say I use Jolteon out in a battle, and I have the item onto, I keep going that way, onto Nidoking. Nidoking would get experience without being in the battle. Yeah, it's that good. I, on the other hand, do have a different technique. I like to actually have the Pokemon that is battling hold the XP share because they get more. At least I think they do. I don't know why I went back to the PC. I think it's because I was thinking about getting up Primate. Oh my goodness, look at that derpy face by poor Goldeen. They did Goldeen dirty. Look at that. Come on, guys. Come on. All right. So that is all we could really do in Fuchsia City, except for two things. There are two things we could still do here in Fuchsia. And the first is the Safari Zone. Hi, this is Safari Zone. Is this your first time here? No. And that, dear friends, is where I am going to be leaving this episode off. Next time on Pokemon Fire Red, it's not going to be a video. It is going to be a live stream. We are going to be live streaming and trying to get every single Pokemon that is available in the Safari Zone. I say try, and you guys, when this goes out, which will probably be next week, you will understand why I'm like, oh. But that is going to do it for today's episode. If you guys are new to the stream, see what you like or just say, please, 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 let me redo that, because I just realized I messed up. If you guys are new to the channel, see what you like what you see, please, please, please hit that like button, subscribe to notifications to let you know whenever I go live, and leave a comment down below on what is your favorite Pokemon to catch in the Safari Zone in Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red. For me, my favorite one is probably Rhyhorn. I also really like Tauros, so, and I do remember as a child hunting for hours for Chansey, and I have hunted for hours for Pinsir in Leaf Green, so I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not, guys, I'm really not. Oh, but anyways, guys, this has been J Beats signing off for today, guys, and as always,